If you live in Bengaluru, then we are very sure that you are fed up with the road transport. Although Bengaluru has plenty of buses, taxis, etc. to pick up and take you to your office. But that is exactly where the problem arises. Because Bengaluru streets are so packed with the vehicles that you can hardly move. A study says that the average speed of the vehicular traffic in Bengaluru is just 21.2 kmph, which is one of the slowest among all metropolitan cities across India. So to counter this problem, the Karnataka government have decided to bring a mass rapid transit system in Bengaluru to reduce the traffic congestion on the roads of the city. The Bengaluru Metro or Namma Metro has expanded to more than 40 kilometers across the city. But it has hardly improved the traffic conditions as most metro lines run as a north-south and east-west direction and doesn't provide connectivity to every corner of the city. That is why the government have decided to build a more larger, more efficient and more modern Namma Metro Phase 2, which will help to take a huge load from the streets for a great extent and make travelling inside Bengaluru easier. Come, in this video, let's have a brief discussion about the Namma Metro Phase 2 project. The Namma Metro Phase 2 will be a big metro network having a total length of 127 kilometers, which consists the extension of the existing green and purple lines, as well as making 3 new metro corridors called Pink Line, Yellow Line and Blue Line. The Phase 2 is expected to cost around more than 30,000 crore rupees, which will be funded by the state and the central government, as well as the certain amount of loan from international banks. Once Phase 2 is complete, it will provide seamless connectivity to every corner of the Bengaluru city, interconnecting various important locations like Electronic City, Kengeri, Whitefield, Anjanapura, Airport, etc. So without wasting our time, let's discuss first about the extension of the existing Phase 1 metro, which will be built under Namma Metro Phase 2 project. In Phase 2, the purple line will be extended eastwards from Bayapanahalli to Whitefield, covering the distance of 15.5 kilometers long with 13 elevated stations. The construction of this extension has been divided into 2 packages, and both packages has been awarded to ITT Cementation. In this extension, the purple line will get a metro depot at Kadugodi near Whitefield on a 45-acre land to serve the purple line trains. The contract for the Kadugodi depot work has been awarded to Vascon Engineers Limited. And in westwards, the purple line will be extended from Mysuru Road to Chalagatta via Kengeri, covering 8.8 kilometers long with 7 elevated stations. The construction of this extension has been divided into 2 packages. The package 1 from Mysuru Road to Pattangiri has been awarded to ILNFS Engineering Limited, where the package 2 from Pattangiri to Chalagatta has been awarded to Soma Enterprises. In this extension, the purple line will get an elevated metro depot at Chalagatta on a 39-acre land to serve the purple line trains. The tender for the Chalagatta depot work is yet to be invited, which will be done in a few months' time. Once this section opens, the length of the purple line will be increased from 18.1 kilometers long to a staggering 42.5 kilometers long, running from Chalagatta to Whitefield with 37 metro stations. In case of a green line, the green line will be extended northwards from Nagasandra to BIEC, now known as Madhavara, covering the distance of 3.78 kilometers long with 3 elevated stations. The contract to construct this section has been awarded to Simplex Infrastructures. And in southwards, the green line will be extended from Yelachinahalli to Anjanapura, now known as Silk Institute, covering 6.3 kilometers long with 5 elevated stations. The contract to construct this extension has been awarded to NCC Limited. In this extension, the green line will get a new depot at Anjanapura on a 9-acre land at the southern side of the Nice Road to serve the green line trains. The contract for the Anjanapura depot work has been awarded to BSR Infratech. Once this section opens, the length of the green line will be increased from 24 kilometers long 234.2 kilometers long, running from Madhavara to Silk Institute with 32 metro stations. That was all about the extensions of the existing Phase 1 corridors. Now let us talk about the newer metro lines which will be built under Namma Metro Phase 2. The first new metro line which will be built under the Phase 2 is the Namma Metro Yellow Line. That will be run at a length of 18.82 kilometers long from RV Road to Bommasandra with 16 elevated stations. This line will mainly serve the southern and the southeastern part of the city, connecting various important locations like HSR Layout, Osa Road, Electronic City, Hebagodi, etc. This line will also feature a double-decker corridor which starts from Ragi Gudda to Central Silk Board, where a 4-lane flyover will be built at the first level and the metro viaduct will be built at the second level. Initially, it was planned to be built only the metro viaduct at this area, but BMRCL have included this double-decker flyover as a compensation of the demolition of the Jayadeva flyover in order to build the massive Jayadeva Interchange metro station. The construction of the yellow line has been divided into 3 packages, where first 2 packages from Bommasandra to Osa Road and Osa Road to HSR Layout has been awarded to ITT Cementation Joint Venture, and the package 3 from Osa Road to RV Road has been awarded to HCC URCC Joint Venture. The depot for the yellow line is being built at Ebagodi on a 39.3 acre land near the Ebagodi Lake, where BMRCL will park 15 train sets for the yellow line. The contract for the Ebagodi depot work has been awarded to Parnika Commercial Estates Limited. The next metro line which will be built under the Phase 2 is the Namma Metro Pink Line. That will be run at a length of 21.25 kilometers from Kalena Agrahara in the south to Nagavara in the north with 18 metro stations. Out of these 21.25 kilometers, only 7.5 kilometer section of the Pink Line from Kalena Agrahara to Dairy Circle Ramp will be elevated, and the rest 13.7 kilometer stretch of the Pink Line from Dairy Circle Ramp to Nagavara will be underground. This line will mainly pass through these important locations like IIM Bengaluru, Jayadeva Hospital, Military School, MG Road, Arabic College, etc. The construction of the elevated viaduct was initially awarded to Simplex Infrastructures, but later BMRCL have terminated the contract with them due to poor progress. As a result, fresh tenders were invited, and as of now, the GR Infra projects were appointed to construct the remaining portion of the elevated section of the Pink Line. Where on the other hand, the construction of the underground section has been divided into 4 packages, where package 1 from Dairy Circle Ramp to Velora Junction has been awarded to Afcons Infrastructure, where package 2 and 3 from Velora Junction to Shivaji Nagar and from Shivaji Nagar to Taneri Road has been awarded to Lanson & Tubro or L&T, and package 4 from Taneri Road to Nagavara North Ramp has been awarded to ITT Cementation. While looking at the ramp at Nagavara, we think that in future, the Pink Line might be extended from Nagavara to either Kempegowda International Airport or to the Aerospace Park, which might be built under the Phase 3 project. The depot for the Pink Line is being built at Kotanur on a 31.5 acre land to serve the Pink Line trains. The contract for the Kotanur depot work has been awarded to ISGEC Engineering Limited. The last metro line which will be built under the Phase 2 is the Namma Metro Blue Line, which will be run at a length of 55 kilometers from Central Silk Board to Kempegowda International Airport with 30 metro stations. There will be 2 partially underground or at-grade stations at Airport City and Kempegowda International Airport, where the rest will be elevated. As of now, the line will be built in 2 phases. One from Silk Board to Kyarpuram covering 17 kilometers and another from Kyarpuram to Airport covering 38 kilometers. Well, I want to discuss more about the Blue Line, but there are so much to tell that it deserves to have a separate video. Comment down if you want us to make a video on Namma Metro Blue Line, which will run from Silk Board to Kempegoda International Airport. Once phase 2 will complete, the network length of Namma Metro will be increased from 42 kilometers to around 170 kilometers long with 5 metro lines. But for a city like Bengaluru, even 4 to 5 metro lines are enough to continue the city running. So to counter this issue, the Indian Railways have come up an idea to build the Bengaluru Suburban Railway, which will further neutralize the traffic conditions. Due to many land acquisition and legal hurdles, the phase 2 was being delayed multiple times. The original plan to commission the phase 2 was planned at 2018, but due to various delays and other reasons, the phase 2 was being delayed by 3 years. In case of a deadline, the first section of the Namma Metro phase 2, the Yelachinnahally to Silk Institute extension of the Green Line, is now operational since 15 January 2021. Following this, Mysuru Road to Kengeri section of the Chalakata extension of the Purple Line is also now operational since 29 August 2021. Next one will be the Nagasandra to Madhavara extension of the Green Line, which is expected to be inaugurated by June 2022. Following this, Whitefield extension of the Purple Line is expected to be inaugurated by mid-2023, and after that, the Kengeri to Chalakata section of the Purple Line will be open by the end of 2023. In case of a newer lines, the Yellow Line is expected to be inaugurated by mid-2022 from Bommasandra to Osa Road, and full-fledged operations from RV Road to Bommasandra might start from mid-2023. Following this, the Silk Board to Kyarpuram section of the Blue Line might be open by June 2025, and from Kyarpuram to Airport by December 2025, whereas the Pink Line from Kalena Agrahara to Nagavara might be complete by 2026. Now let us talk about the systems and the rolling stocks of Namma Metro Phase 2. Unlike the Phase 1 metro lines, the newer lines of Phase 2 will be equipped with communication-based train control or CBTC signaling system to run the trains on a 90-second frequency, whereas the extension of the existing Phase 1 lines will use distance-to-go signaling system to run the trains on a 4-minute frequency. In January 2020, the BMRCL have awarded the contract to China's CRRC Nanjing Pusheng to supply 216 coaches to form 36 6-coach train sets for the Namma Metro Phase 2. Out of these 36, 21 trains will use distance-to-go signaling system, which will be deployed on green and purple lines, whereas the rest 15 trains will use CBTC signaling system, which will be deployed on the yellow line. Apart from this, 7 additional trains will be procured from BEML for green and purple lines, where the rolling stock tender for the pink and blue lines is yet to be invited, as it will be separately funded by JICA. Out of these 36 Chinese trains, 9 trains will be manufactured at CRRC manufacturing plant in Nanjing, China, and the rest 27 trains will be manufactured at CRRC's manufacturing unit in Shri City, Andhra Pradesh, India, which is currently under construction. Each train will be 2.9 meters wide and uses 750 volts DC third rail system. That's all for today. For more information about the rapid transit system all across the world, then please subscribe to our channel, The Global Transits. We make awesome videos on rapid transit system such as metro rails, monorails, trams, light rails, rapid rails, and high-speed trains to you. And that's it for all. Goodbye and have a nice day.